Like, look at this shot. This is so insane. If this isn't motivation.
There you go, boss. Over here at my high school.
Your plate is insane.
Snapchat is nuts.
Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. Surprisingly, I woke up feeling way better. I actually drove back down to my parents' place. I'm gonna go to urgent care, just make sure everything is okay with me. I do feel way better today, but you know, I still have my cough. Yesterday was terrible for some reason. So this whole morning, I've just been on and off meetings. I am looking to hire new people for my ads company. And yeah, so I'm gonna record basically how I interview. Also, if anyone has any recommendations, go ahead and just leave them down below. I'm always open to learn. These are typically the questions that I ask. I've done about 4 so far today, about 30 minutes each. I did them back to back to back, so it's a little hectic this morning. I got about 3 more. You know, right now I'm just looking to kind of get to feel the waters, see who you are as a person, like kind of how you operate. Obviously, I know like the numbers and stuff. You know, at the end, I'll just ask you to just send me over some like small case studies. I just kind of want to get to know you more as a person and just see kind of, you know, how you work. You know, and kind of just before we really dive deep into like the deeper questions, I wanted to just go ahead and ask you, you know, what really stood out from my offer and my listing that, you know, really intrigued you to book a meeting with me? What platforms was it that you guys service again? I heard Pinterest, Google, and then obviously YouTube.
Any.
Now, I guess it's kind of like a generic question. However, you know, I think there's millions, thousands, whatever, of really good people that run ads. What would you say separates you from everyone else that's doing this?
We're based only on the numbers, yeah.
So just making sure that I got it right. You guys can help us with the script as well as an idea. However, when it comes to actually making the video, we have to provide it to you. What would you say is like a non-negotiable, you know, when working with you? Jump right back into things. I only have a few more questions, and then if you want to ask me anything, feel free.
Yes.
What is your client? What is your current? No. What is your current client bandwidth as far as onboarding on a monthly basis? Like how many people would we be able to onboard on a monthly basis? So just so I'm clear. I heard 2 and 3, and then I also heard 10. Was it 2 and 3 projects or 10 clients that I could onboard a month? As we finalize this meeting. So let's say we have a client, right, that ads performing and everything. However, we notice that their funnel isn't optimized for conversion. Are you able to recognize that and be able to be like, hey, you know what, this needs to be fixed. We need to do this, and this. That sounds good. I think the only thing that that I would need left is just if when you get a chance. Did you send me case studies by any chance already? Yeah, just like some lead generation and then e-commerce stuff, and then that would be great. Whenever you get a chance, I'll review it. If everything looks good, then I mean, I have some people that we can just start off with as a test, see how those go, and then go from there. Yeah, no, definitely. You're a cool guy, so I appreciate it. I'll have a lot more meetings to go today alone. I have another 2. This ocean view is so crazy. There's actually a beach club here. It's really motivating for me to see that because my mom always tells me that I'm basically like living her dream. And it's crazy, it's frustrating, it's motivating, it's a lot of stuff. Why am I getting K-band in my neighborhood? It pushes me because I want my mom to experience this. I could care less if I'm experiencing it. Yeah, it's sick, but my mom's the one who worked her ass off, who sacrificed a lot. Not just my mom, too, my dad also. They did all this to provide for my sister and I. And I would rather them experience what I'm experiencing than me. And I would rather live in a regular, like, smaller apartment. Like, I'd rather my parents enjoy this stuff. So that's what pushes me really, really hard. Right now, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're meeting up with some friends. I'm grabbing gas first, but we're gonna grab some lunch. You know, I'm not really hungry, but whatever. It's Sunday, get out the house. Got a little squirrely right there. Had to lock in for a sec. I got hella serious. Yeah, we got Jay right here. We're about to go get some gas. And then, yeah, we're gonna head up, meet with some friends. We're gonna meet up with Josh, maybe Ferris, and then Adam as well. And then probably just kick it for a bit. So it'll be cool. Got a little bit of work done as soon as I got back from church. This guy. Oh, that thing needs an exhaust. If it had an exhaust, oh my god. This thing is thirsty. Oh, shit. That's sick. Thing's clean.
Ran into a C8. They just say construction on these roads, and like, look, it's so bumpy, it's terrible.
Drove this thing all the way from, where did you drive this thing from? Missouri? Michigan? Insane.
That logo is insane.
Yeah, that thing's sick. Ryan? Okay, cool. Perfect, thank you. What kind of pepperoni? Trying out Adam's new lens. Oh, dude, this lens is solid. Bro, this lens is solid. Nice and wide. Damn, it makes my forehead look big as shit, though.
I feel like it's best.
Bro, I'd be
$500.
Dude, bro, this is solid. Going to Arizona?
Arizona trip?
Arizona bound?
So mad that we spent 13 grand for 1 month.
Yeah, how'd you feel to get robbed?
The Hawk. The Hawk. Dude, I've never seen it. This shit is sick. Like literally black paint.
Oh, it's part of the decal. That's hard.
No. How dark his tint is.
Yeah.
You literally can't see bro at night. That would break the back window. Sucks.
Bro, your plate is insane.
Snapchat is nuts.
That's sick, dude. He has all these Bible verses. You guys see me in a Hawk? Oh my god. Yeah. Get rid of the GT3, get a Hawk. Get rid of the Artura, get a Hawk.
How much money are you into the Hawk right now? And if I were to buy the same Hawk bone stock to do all this stuff, what would it cost me?
Probably like 15K.
That's like Jay's oil change.
I have so many.
Low-key, I can kind of see you with one. Low-key.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that tint is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Look, Jay, close the door.
Gone. Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the ambient.
that's hard.
Wait, do it again, do it again. You're in front of it, all you hear is just...
That's sick.
Cars out today. Yeah, sir, we outside. Oh, that phone case is hard. No excuses, never. Oh yeah, this is like Jay shit.
This is
Yeah,
literally my shit.
yeah, that's sick.
Got the game on. No deal, Porsche.
We're doing a fat pull right now.
GT3 Tourings are so... Oh my god. No fucking... What the heck is going on? 3 GT3s. What are the odds? Literally 3 GT3s right here. We have a regular 3, my 3, a Touring, and then Jay's Artura. Like, look at this shot. This is so insane. If this isn't motivation, I don't know what is. Like, this is so nuts.
Just finished up with the boys. Now I am back getting gas again. Literally, this thing absolutely just inhales gas. This is what this is for, by the way, for those of you who don't know that. Yes, sir. Some people are gonna look at this and be disgusted, but this is literally the best thing ever. A pound of ground beef and a cup of rice with sriracha. And then if you're bougie, add avocado. I will finish all this.
Look at him, all tired and shit. You think this feels tired? Look at him. Look at how fucking wired he is, making ads, and then look at him.
Look at how juicy those lips are.
Biscuit lips.
You know what? You know what's crazy? No one works harder than a man who realizes that he is the only hope for himself and his family's future.
Bandrew freaking 8.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to say. Clip that shit.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, I read it today.
Randrew rate.
Patchy Hawaii.
Yo, we up.
I'm gonna go get a haircut right now. I'm over here at my parents' place. Been staying here for the last couple of days because I've been sick. I'm going to take the GT3 out. Finally. I haven't even been driving this thing. I just got it detailed the other day. Absolutely love this car. For the price point, I don't think anything beats this. I mean, unless you're trying to get like a newer car, then, I mean, yeah. Like you can get an R8, but I actually thought about getting an R8 before this thing, but I just love this car too much. But this car, I've had it for a bit now, and before I had a R1 full titanium exhaust, and what sucks is that in where I live up in Orange County, the people, just like my neighbors, I live in kind of like an older community. There's not really too many younger guys in there. It's actually kind of funny. The people that walk past our house, they think we're either doing some crazy stuff or that we're YouTubers, which I guess I'm kind of considered the YouTuber, but everyone was complaining about the exhaust and how loud it was. I had to change out the exhaust. This exhaust is so sick. It's really good at low RPM. The other one would just scream no matter what. It was literally a straight pipe. Backfires, oh my gosh, it would sound so good. So loud, but so good. And I miss that. Once I get my new spot, I'm over here still for a couple months, and then we see where we go next. Might migrate to Miami, I don't even know where I'll go. You know, I for sure want to live in Miami for a month. I like to do like these 1 month things, kind of feel it out, see how things go and how I like it. And then from there, I kind of decide how long I would be there. Like Dubai was so cool. I love Dubai. The only thing about it is just, one, I mean, there's not really any vegetation. So like, I like to look at trees and stuff. Not too many of those there, or naturally, I should say. And Dubai is great for like the network and just honestly locking in, I would say. But I think there's so many other places as well that I just want to experience and travel to. Like I'll try Bali out. I'll try, I know some people go to like South Africa. Try that out as well and just see what I like. The plan is to not get rid of this car. I am getting a little emotionally attached to it because it is like my first supercar. I think it'll be cool to have like later down the line, you know, once I have a family or just someone in my life. I think it'll be like a cool car to just be like, you know, this is kind of like where it started. I mean, because every kid, a majority of them, I should say, they aspire to own a supercar at a very young age. You know, I feel it's important to get your supercar at a young age compared to an older age. Just being able to look at this car and just think of like everything that I went through and obstacles I overcame, and I think that it'll just be cool to have and look at forever. Just got the freshie, nice and crisp. Oh, the camera's doing work right now. What I need to do is I need to get a mount for my camera so I can just leave it right there, because if not, that thing is for sure gonna fall, and I do not want to replace an FX3. Also, if you're ever in the Valencia, Santa Clarita area, highly recommend going to Eddie at Exclusive Blend Studio over here at Salon Republic. Best barber in the game. Show you guys something really quick. I am at my old high school. I come here pretty often actually to kind of just reflect, and you know, just seeing this, like at 20 years old, I bought a GT3, a house, and I just accomplished so much. I traveled, and I mean, this is where really it all started. You know, I went to Golden Valley High School. I used to run track and field here. I did long jump right there. Remember, I'd always park like down the street over there, and it's just crazy, like coming back here now, seeing all this stuff. I have so many flashbacks right now, and it's just crazy to think that how much can change in such a fast period of time. Just put your head down and you lock in, just work. I mean, like, this is so inspiring to me. Like, this makes me want to work so much harder now. This definitely inspires me a lot, just to work harder. And there's a lot of people that I proved wrong. A lot of people said I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
No, I was sometimes even driving the YouTube channel in high school. I mean, my videos were different at the time, but like, I don't know, like people kind of just make me feel uncomfortable for the stuff that I was posting. So I stopped for a bit, but don't let anything stop you, seriously. Who cares at the end of the day? It's your life, it's not theirs. You're the one that's gonna end up driving a supercar and then bringing it back to your high school while they're still in college. Like, seriously, just go for it. Don't worry about other people. And, you know, I hope this inspires people. It's just crazy to think, like, just like what's gone on in my life. I mean, how I used to be as a kid. I mean, I was not a good student at all. I was not a good kid at all either. Look where we're at now, over here at my high school. So I was driving and this guy rolled up right next to me. He was just saying like, yo, goals, you know, like such a badass car and stuff like that makes me feel good. I mean, it's cool, you know, it shows there's people out there that support you. You tell me good work, whatever it is that I do. And it just goes to show that, you know, even the people around you, even though they may not be supporters, there's still other people that you don't even know that support you. You know, at the end of the day, there's always gonna be haters. Haters should just fuel what it is that you're doing, and that should give you more ambition and motivation to do what it is that you're doing, prove people wrong. I hope that guy ends up getting something cool. You said that this was a dream car of his, so I hope that he's able to achieve that. With supercars, you meet a lot of cool people, you know, business owners, non-business owners, and I encourage you, don't be snobby and don't think you're the shit. Seriously, like if someone asks for advice, especially if they see you rolling up in a car, they ask you what you do, just tell them. I mean, what's, like, by you saying, oh, you know, I do this and this, like, what does that do? It does nothing, right? At the end of the day, you can tell someone what it is that you do. You can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink. So, little PSA for you right there, or not even, like a little rant. I need to come up with a name for this rant. It's just like Ryan's rant. Okay, that sounds terrible. Actually, another fun fact, I'm actually the worst at coming up with company names also. We are not just doing this for the video. Ask anyone who knows me, you know that every time we see a homeless person or someone who is asking for food or something, we always do it. It's God testing you to see if you've changed your morals and who you are as a person. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I got him some food from a McDonald's right across the street, and we're gonna go drop it off and give it to him. You know, these are people too. At the end of the day, there's so many people that'll just drive past this guy and act like he's nothing, but actually showing these people that they're seen and that you want to help them. Honestly, I never record this. I like ever. I'm literally just doing it this one time because it happens to be that we're recording today. But seriously, like just do something good. You don't have to tell someone. You don't have to post it. Do it for don't even do it for yourself. Do it for them. I mean, like, I just hate when people, they do something good, like, hold on. I hate when people do something good and they record it and it's something that's like not usual. Okay, like I'm gonna give this guy food. There you go, boss. Yes, sir. There's a straw in there. Yeah. Have a good one.
It just shows what type of person you are.
Yeah,
I didn't want to film the guy as much because it's like I feel bad as well, you know. It's just like you shouldn't be filming people like that either because, you know, I don't know, I just feel like it's wrong.
I don't think it's right to film. I mean, seriously, I'm literally just doing this because I want to show, like, just to be a good person. And seriously, this is just stuff in my just day-to-day life. I do this pretty frequently without recording.
Like what Ryan has been mentioning, God tests you sometimes, and when God does test you, he makes you, whatever you're doing, right? Let's say for myself, right? I'm not making a lot of money, right? But if I help out the person in need that needs it the most, and even though I'm not in a great situation, but they're in a worse situation than I am, I should be a lot more grateful regardless, because it's like, still, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I'm like helping out the people in need, right? But not only that, it's God's gonna see that and he's gonna fucking multiply more in your life and give more to you just because you are giving back to the people, back to his people, if that makes sense, you know? So at the end of the day, I think it's good to give back to people, just because not only that,
just help someone. Even
yeah.
if you were in their position, Would you want someone to drive past you and just act like you're nothing? Or would you want them to stop and actually help you? Obviously you want them to stop. So put yourself in their shoes. Do something good. Don't be freaking lame.
So we're defrosting strawberries. If you know me, I love frozen strawberries. I left the freaking tops on. I'm not gonna eat the green part. I'm over here trying to put these posters on the wall. What are these things called? The Doberman, and then I got another one with the G-Wagon. They're both so sick. Honestly, looks pretty fire. I think that for sure I should get some black like frames for them, but I think for now this will do. Got the posters up. I'm about to finish editing this vlog. It's funny because like I bought this PC, right? And I rarely ever use it just because I literally use my laptop all the time. I don't even use the PC. I'm over here stuck in traffic. And it just got me thinking. I'm sitting in traffic in a supercar that I got at 20 years old on my way to my super sick house to work. And then it just got me thinking, you know, like how blessed like I truly am. And it goes to show, seriously, if you put the work and dedication in, what everyone says, seriously, if you actually put the work in and you dedicate yourself to this, you're not over here, if your friend hits you up like, hey, let's go here, let's do this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I had some friends, they were like, hey, let's go to Scottsdale. Scottsdale's really fun. I considered going actually. Then I remembered, you know, it's like I'm trying to make 2025 the year where I'm gonna look back at and be like, that is the year that changed my life. You know, every year, obviously my life changes, and I'm super blessed the way it has been changing. But 2025 has to be something different, something I've never done before. You know, I turned that trip down, and so far I'm the only one that did. If you want some stuff to change in your life, then go ahead and just lock in. I mean, but actually lock in. Don't do the half-ass, okay, I'm gonna lock in Monday through Friday and then kick it on the weekend. No, it's a 7-day a week. Seriously, I want everyone who watches this channel, I want everyone's life to change. I want every single one of you to be able to take care of your mom, to be able to look out for your families, to drive the car that you want, to live in the house that you want. But it all comes with work. So please, for all you who are watching this, you know, you've already taken the first step in bettering your life by just listening to what I have to say. And, you know, for those of you who are subscribed, like, amazing. For those who are not, you know, maybe consider subscribing so I can keep you accountable. But yeah, so I hope everyone's able to achieve that. Seriously, lock in. It's 2025. Stop playing around. And just be thankful for everything that happens in your life, good and bad, because it's meant to happen to you for a reason. You know, you're going on this path because you're able to handle it. You know, God didn't give this to someone else. He gave it to you because he knew that you were strong enough to be able to handle this. So go through with it. You know, you can have a service, right? I was a videographer. I was shooting all kinds of videos. I wasn't a business owner, I was self-employed. So always learn how to optimize, you know, find a mentor or someone who can teach you business. You know, I had one and he taught me how to scale and he taught me, you know, how to get my name out there, but you know, I was doing it in a self-employed manner. I wasn't doing it as a business owner. Getting out of this thing, I feel like a 40-year-old man. This guy always bothering me. What the hell are you looking at, bro? Yo. Hey. Bro's locked in for real. Just so you guys know how much it is to register a supercar, $1,400. I mean, I have a late fee of like $200. I'm gonna call tomorrow, get them to waive that. Currently 6:33. Eaten only breakfast and lunch. I have to kill more water. I'm going to fix 3 ad campaigns right now. Figure out how to implement a go high level integration into my website, and I have to do the same for another client. Yeah, so we got some work to do, and then after that I'm gonna go back to editing this vlog. So I'm gonna work for about another 2.5 hours on this stuff, and then by 9 I'm gonna edit the vlog, and I'll probably edit till like 10:30 or something, 10, so I can wake up early tomorrow. There's a daily life of a young entrepreneur trying to make it. Yo guys, so it is currently 11:30 at night. Everybody's asleep. I'm going to go to bed. I didn't end up getting to edit some of the vlog. It just took a little longer than anticipated. I had to rebuild 2 ad accounts because actually I didn't even get to finish. The client wants to change the ad account that we're working on. So we're gonna transfer everything over. Yeah, that'll be done first thing in the morning. I wanna go to bed right now. Hopefully get up no later than 6:30. Go to the gym, get my day started, just knock everything out. We got logged out of a lot of our stuff. The other agency I'm part of, that's more just, you know, all digital marketing. We lost our emails today and we had to reach out to the support from Squarespace. So we're just waiting on that. I mean, these are just issues we literally deal with on like a daily basis. I mean, it's all just troubleshooting. I mean, today, like I was setting up pixels, Facebook just had an update. So, I mean, like they moved other stuff to the data assets. I had to rebuild a catalog. Just getting permissions and everything from like Shopify was such a pain. And I had to rebuild some Zapier integrations. So anytime a lead comes in, client automatically gets an update. And then now we're looking into building out a go high level. So we're trying to figure out a way that when a lead reaches out and fills out the lead form, that they will automatically now get a email from our go high level automation that goes like, hey, thank you for finishing the lead form. A team member will reach out to you shortly. So we're figuring that out right now without manually having to do it. So yeah, a lot of troubleshooting. That's literally all it is. I haven't even got to cold call or reach out to new leads. We have a meeting tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow's pretty busy, but I'm excited. We're also gonna go set up another business bank account for the ads agency. I gotta go get some sleep. I wish I didn't have to sleep. I wish I could just work all day, just get everything done. Worked really, really hard today, locked in, stayed disciplined. And you know, that's what matters. So even though I feel like I didn't get a lot done just because of all the troubleshooting, I still made progression forward. So just keep that in mind as well for those of you guys who are feeling like you're not getting a lot of stuff done. You know, as long as you're disciplined and you're staying at the computer, learning, whatever it is, right? Just keep going. My rambling is getting worse and worse when I'm tired. So I'm gonna go to bed.